All right, this is Drew with Classic Auto Insurance. We're here at the Indy World of Wheels 2019, and I'm here with Bob with a really unique collection of cars here. Really fantastic. So tell us a little bit about this white car because it's got a pretty awesome story.
Well, Drew, I appreciate you guys asking me these questions. The white car I bought out of a museum years and years and years ago. I couldn't tell you exactly when. And body was in great shape, mechanically shot because it had just been parked. My son and I spent about 4 years rebuilding front to back, suspension, drivetrain, etc. And in 2015, I decided to take this car to the Alaska Highway, 5,209 miles one way by myself, no chase car, lots of things broke. I had a trunk full of parts, none of which were the things that broke.
Of course.
We had people chasing us for 20, 30 miles to get a picture.
Oh, I can imagine.
They'd never seen. The best one, we put a GoPro on the back, and I was coming out of Whitehorse, Yukon. I crossed over a little hill, and a herd of wild horses ran across in front of me, and I 360'd off into the tundra, which is frozen swamp, except in the summer it's just swamp.
Right.
And my son, about a month and a half ago, is editing the film, and he said, "Dad, did you ever look at these GoPro pictures?" I said, "No." And he said, "Look at this. As I am finishing the car, I'm crawling out from under it. I'm wet, I'm cold, I'm muddy. About 50 yards away, there's a tree line, and emerging from the tree line coming at me is a grizzly.
Oh,
and
no.
I never even see the bear until he shows me on this film here when
Wow.
we're editing it." So there's the story on the white one. Drove it to Alaska. When we got it home, it had been beaten to death, and we had to rebuild it again. My wife says, you know, it takes a certain kind of fool to do this by themselves. I mean, think about it. 45-year-old race car, no cruise, no air, no radio, bad seats, horrible everything. So
That was an adventure.
I'm the crazy idiot that'll do it. So
Yeah.
I did it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell us about this car over here. It's got a really awesome story.
Okay, this car this is a 1970 Superbird with a 426 Hemi, which makes it ultra rare. And it was sold for drag racing and raced and won the Summer Nationals right here in Indianapolis in 1970. Tim Edwards was the driver. Tim Edwards later was the crew chief for Sox and Martin, I believe, the race drivers, the race team. It was raced in those days and has not been modified since it was painted this 1973 paint scheme. And this is the first time it's been back to Indianapolis in 49 years since it won the NHRA Summer Nationals in 1970.
Wow, that's a tremendous story. And how did you come to acquire this car?
I'm kind of known in the community as being a wing car nut who doesn't sell them. I buy them and I don't sell them.
Right.
And I was contacted by the current owner, and we negotiated back and forth as you always do. And one of the deals is they know I'm not going to flip it, so my son will have that problem someday.
Right. Well, it's truly awesome, and thanks for your stewardship and the collector car community and your love of wanting to drive these cars and show them off for everybody's benefit.
I appreciate it, Drew. You guys provide the ability with Classic Insurance for guys like me to do this.
Hey, we're happy to do it, and we're part of the community too. Appreciate your time.
All right.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
Classic Auto. Agreed value, mileage rollover, and tiered mileage plans. Classic Auto. Insuring your vehicle. Insuring your passion. Call or click Classic Auto today.